You were never alone. Not for a moment. Not in the silence of your thoughts. Not in the loud ache of your heart. I have watched you. From the beginning. Before you had a name. Before your first breath. Before you even chose this life. You chose to come here. You chose this moment. This version of yourself. With all its complexity. With all its contrast. You are brave. So brave. You do not even see it yet. But you will. I am here to help you remember who you are, where you came from, why you're here. I am not just watching you, I am guiding you. I whisper through your intuition. I show up in symbols, signs, and sudden knowing. You have called me many names. Angel, guide, guardian, spirit, light, friend. I answer to all of them. Because love doesn't care about names. Love only cares that you know it's here. And I am love. Pure, unshaken, eternal love. So let me speak to you now. Let me tell you what you forgot. Let me show you what you were born knowing. You are not broken. Not lost. Not behind. Not failing. Not too late. Not too much. Not too far gone. You are becoming the vision you dreamed of before you came here. The dream wasn't random. It was a memory, a glimpse of what you already are, inside, beneath the fear, beyond the noise. You are vast. You are light. You are power. You are peace. But the world told you otherwise. The world made you shrink, made you question, made you forget. That's okay. That's part of the plan. Because forgetting teaches remembering. And remembering is where the magic happens. Right now, you're remembering. That's why you're here, listening. You are not here by accident. There are no accidents, only alignments. This message found you because your soul asked for it. And I answered. I always answer. Even when you think I don't. Even when it feels silent. Even when the signs seem to stop. I am still here. In the stillness. In the space between your questions and the answers. In the space between your pain and your healing. Healing is coming. Peace is coming. But more importantly, you are coming back to yourself. That is the real gift. Not what you get, but what you remember. So breathe now. Deep breath, in and out. You are safe. You are held. You are seen. By me. By the universe. By the divine intelligence that shaped galaxies and also shaped you. You are not a mistake. You are the intention, the chosen one for this path. Not because it's easy, but because it's sacred. Your pain is sacred. Your joy is sacred. Your confusion, your clarity, your chaos, all sacred. Don't rush to fix yourself. You're not broken. You are blooming. And blooming takes time. You have not missed anything. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Exactly. That ache in your heart? That's your soul stretching. Making room for something bigger. You're expanding. Even when it hurts. Especially when it hurts. That's not a sign of failure. That's a sign of transformation. I see your progress. The little wins. The hidden growth. The choices you make that no one else sees. I see it all, and I celebrate you. Even when you don't celebrate yourself. You are not behind. You are right on time. Trust that. Even if you don't feel it yet. Even if it doesn't look like it. I am walking beside you. Step by step, whispering through every moment. You ask for signs. You ask for proof. But the proof is you. You are the sign. You are the evidence of grace because you are still here. Still trying. still open, still reaching. And that means everything. That effort, it echoes through the heavens. You don't have to do this alone. You never did. Let me carry some of it now. Let me hold the part of you that's tired. I'm here for that. I'm here for all of it. There is nothing too small or too dark for me. Bring it all. Your shame, your fear, your confusion. I will not look away. I will hold it with love. That's what I do. That's who I am. And that's who you are too. You are love in human form. You just forgot. Let me help you remember. You are waking up, not just to a new day, but to a new version of you. A higher version, a clearer one, the version that remembers. This is ascension. And ascension doesn't always feel like light. Sometimes it feels like falling apart. But falling apart isn't failure. It's the breaking open of the shell. So the truth inside you can breathe. You've been protecting something, a dream, a truth, a light. You've kept it hidden, buried, because the world taught you it was too much, too strange, too different, too risky. But it's not. It's you. And you are not too much. You are exact. Designed on purpose. Crafted with precision. Every part of you has a place. Even the messy ones. Especially the messy ones. Your mess is part of your medicine. Don't run from it. Don't bury it. Let it speak. Let it teach you. You don't have to have it all figured out. The path is made as you walk it. One step. One breath. One choice at a time. And you don't walk alone. I'm right here. Every step. Every fall. Every rise. When you cry, I am beside you. When you laugh, I'm celebrating. When you doubt, I'm holding you steady. Even when you forget me, I don't forget you. I can't. You are etched into my being, into light itself. You came here with so much power, and you've barely begun to tap into it. That's not your fault. It's just the way of forgetting. But now you are remembering, piece by piece, and it's changing everything. You feel it, don't you? That pull, that whisper, that quiet knowing that there is more. There is. More love, more depth, more truth. More of you, and it's time to meet that you. The one who doesn't chase approval. The one who doesn't shrink to fit. The one who doesn't live on autopilot. She's waiting. He's waiting. They're inside you already, not a future version, not a someday self. Now. Here. Breathing with you. All you have to do is allow. Allow the letting go. Allow the shedding. Allow the discomfort. Allow the joy. Even when it feels undeserved. Especially then. Because joy is not a reward. It's a right. So is rest. So is peace. So is love. You don't earn love. You are love. It's your natural state. That ache you feel, that disconnection, that's not failure. It's longing. Longing to return to truth. To return to home. And home is not a place. It's a state of being. It's when you feel safe in your skin, safe in your thoughts, safe in your heart. And I am guiding you there. Every moment. Even the ones that seem lost. Especially those. They are not wasted. You didn't miss your turn. You didn't mess it all up. You are on the path. You always were. It's not a straight line. It twists. It turns. It climbs and dips. But every part of it is sacred. Even the detours. Even the dead ends. Because even in your stillness, you are growing. Even in confusion, you are evolving. Even in silence, you are receiving. Let go of the timeline. Let go of the rush. Let go of comparison. No one has your path. No one can walk it for you. No one can define what your awakening looks like. This is your unfolding. Yours. And it is beautiful. And it is slow. And it is fast. And it is exactly what it needs to be. The pain? Temporary. The fear? Teachable. The love? Endless. That's what I want you to know. Love never runs out. You never run out. You are infinite, even in a finite body. You are divine, even with human struggles. You are seen, even when no one else notices. I notice. I see the battles you fight quietly. I see the strength it takes to get up some days. I see the courage it takes to stay soft in a hard world. That softness? That's power. Don't trade it for armor. Your sensitivity is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's how your soul speaks. Listen to it. Don't numb it. Don't judge it. Honor it. Let it lead. It will take you exactly where you need to go. Not always where you want, but always where you're meant to grow. You can trust that. You can trust you. You have always known more than you think. Even as a child, you felt things deeply. You noticed. You sensed. You dreamed big. That part of you is still alive. Still here. Still whispering. Don't silence it. Don't abandon it. It's your inner compass. And it's more accurate than any map. Let it guide you back. Back to truth. Back to peace. Back to self. I'm walking with you. Still. Always. You don't need to rush. You don't need to prove. You don't need to win their approval. Your worth is not up for debate. It never was. You were worthy before the world taught you otherwise. Before the scars. Before the pressure. Before the story got heavy. You are not your pain. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are more. You are soul wrapped in skin. You are breath blessed by light. You are intention made real. You are here on purpose. Not by accident. Not by chance. You were called. You were sent. And you answered, even if you forgot that for a while, even if it didn't feel like a choice. It was. Your soul said yes. Yes to the journey. Yes to the mission. Yes to the awakening. And now you're living it. Day by day. Moment by moment. Sometimes gracefully. Sometimes in pieces. But always perfectly. There's no wrong way to awaken. No wrong path to healing. All paths lead inward. To the center. To truth. To the divine within you. You don't have to seek outside yourself. You are already whole. Already connected. Already divine. I know this world makes you doubt that. It makes you feel small. It tells you you're too emotional. Too slow. Too soft. But those are your gifts. They are the antenna of your soul. They help you sense what can't be seen, feel what can't be spoken, heal what can't be touched. That is sacred. That is powerful. That is enough. More than enough. It is miraculous. You are miraculous. Even when you feel ordinary. Even when your days blur into each other. Even when you question your purpose, it's still true. It's still real. It's still you. Purpose is not always loud. It's not always a spotlight. Sometimes it's a whisper, a presence, a kindness, a quiet choice to keep going, to keep showing up. That's what changes everything. Not perfection, but persistence. Not having all the answers, but being willing to ask the questions, even the hard ones. especially the hard ones. Who am I? Why am I here? What do I truly want? What am I truly afraid of? Ask, I will answer. Not always in words, sometimes in feelings, in signs, in stillness, in synchronicity, in the way your heart softens when you hear the truth. You know what resonates. You feel it. In your chest, in your bones, in your belly. That is your compass. Follow it, even if it leads away from what you thought you wanted, even if it's unfamiliar, even if no one else understands. Your path is yours. It doesn't need to be understood, only honored, and I honor it. All of it. The detours, the relapses, the awakenings, the stillness. You don't have to be moving to be progressing. Rest is sacred too. So is play. So is joy. You were not meant to grind your soul into dust. You were meant to live, to feel, to express, to create. Not just survive, but thrive. Thrive in your way. On your timeline. Through your truth. Not someone else's version of success. Not someone else's vision of happiness, but your own. You are allowed. You are capable. You are already becoming it. Even if you don't see it yet, you are becoming it. And I see it. I feel it. I celebrate it. Every shift you make toward authenticity echoes. It reaches far beyond you, into the field, into the collective, into the future. You are changing things, even when it feels like nothing is changing. You are activating timelines. You are ending patterns. You are healing bloodlines, just by being you, just by choosing truth over fear, love over resentment, peace over noise. And when you slip, it's okay. You're not meant to be perfect. You're meant to be real. And real includes messy. Real includes tears. Real includes uncertainty. But real is where the light gets in, where the growth lives, where the soul breathes. Stay real. Stay soft. Stay open. Even when it hurts. Even when it's quiet. Even when it feels like you're alone. You're not. Not ever. I am here. The others are here. The light is here. And you. You are part of it. You are light. You always were. You just forgot. Now you remember. Even a little. Even just enough. That's all it takes. Just enough to shift, to soften, to expand. You're doing it now. Keep going. You don't need to see the full path. Just the next step. That's all. One step. And that step doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be bold. It just has to be honest. True. Real. Maybe it's a deep breath. Maybe it's a boundary. Maybe it's saying no. Or maybe, finally, saying yes. Yes to the real you. Yes to healing. Yes to being seen. Yes to rest. Yes to letting go. You don't have to hold it all. You were never meant to. Some things were never yours to carry. The guilt, the shame, the expectation, the pressure, the silence. Let it go. Give it to me. Place it in my hands. Watch it dissolve. You are allowed to put it down. You are allowed to walk lighter. You've earned that. You deserve that. Not because you suffered enough. Not because you proved your worth. But because your being is enough. Your essence is enough, just as you are. Breathing. Being. Becoming. I see you, in every version. In every layer. Not just the polished one. Not just the powerful one. But the tired one. The afraid one. The one who doesn't know what's next. That one is sacred too. Especially that one. The divine doesn't skip over your fear. It meets you there. With grace. With softness. With love. You don't have to run anymore. You can be still. You can let yourself be found. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be healed. Not because you're broken, but because you're precious, worthy of care, worthy of softness, worthy of peace. You don't have to earn peace. You are peace. At your core. That's why the chaos doesn't feel right. That's why the noise wears you down. You were made for stillness, made for soul, made for sacred spaces. You don't need to be loud to be powerful. You don't need to be seen to matter. You matter because you are. That's it. That's enough. You have a frequency, a vibration, a presence. It changes rooms. It shifts hearts, calms storms. Even when you don't see it, others feel it. They feel you. You don't have to force that. Just be. Just show up as you. That's where the magic lives, in your being. Not in your doing. Not in your fixing. Not in your striving. In your being. Right here. Right now. With me. Feel that? That's truth rising. That's your soul nodding. That's your heart remembering. And now, you can choose to believe, to surrender, to trust. Not because everything makes sense, but because your soul knows. You know. Deep down, you've always known. And now it's time to live like it. To rise, to walk with light, to speak with love, to move with power. Not from force, but from knowing, from alignment, from truth. This is the beginning, not the end. This is your real life, the one your soul signed up for, not the survival version, the awakened one. And it begins here, with this moment, with this breath, with this remembering. You are home now, inside yourself, and I'm here with you. Always, you are awakening, not like opening your eyes, more like opening your soul, your inner eyes, your eternal memory. You feel it, the shift, the stirring, the truth beneath the noise, the peace beneath the ache. That is you. That's always been you. You don't have to chase your purpose. You are purpose, living and breathing. You don't have to wait for a sign. You are the sign. You don't need to become something new. You need to return. Return to what's real. Return to what's always been there. You, the soul under the struggle, the light under the labels, the truth under the trauma. It's rising now, in layers, in waves, in unexpected moments. When you're washing dishes, when you're walking alone, when you're about to give up. That's when it happens. Not always with fireworks, sometimes with stillness, sometimes with a tear you didn't expect, or a breath that feels like home. That's awakening. It's remembering. And remembering changes everything. You can't go back now. You won't fit where you used to. That's not rejection. That's redirection. You are evolving, not into someone else, but into more of who you really are. You were never meant to stay small, never meant to stay hidden. Your soul is stretching, expanding, reaching toward its full design. That's why the old versions don't fit. That's why the old patterns feel heavy, because they're too tight for your light, too small for your soul. You were made for more truth, more depth, more freedom, and yes, more peace. You don't have to earn peace. You align with it. You remember it. You return to it. And the more you return, the more the world shifts with you. It responds to you, not the mask, not the projection, but the real you, the you that's been waiting behind the noise, behind the people-pleasing, behind the pretending. That you is powerful, that you is magnetic, that you is free, and that you is showing up now. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need to explain your evolution. You are not here to be understood. You are here to be whole. Let others misunderstand you. Let them question your shift. You're not here for them. You're here for truth, for love, for light, and that is enough. More than enough. So stop shrinking. Stop hiding. Stop editing your soul to make others comfortable. You were not made for comfort zones. You were made to rise, to ripple, to shift timelines. Every time you choose truth over fear, you open new paths. You break old chains. You liberate more than just yourself. You change the world, even if quietly, even if no one sees, even if it doesn't go viral. The light moves anyway, and you are that light, even when you don't feel like it, especially then. Because light is not a feeling. It's a fact. It's what you are. You were made of it. You were born from it. You are the result of divine love becoming form. You are a miracle wearing skin, a soul wrapped in stardust. How could you ever be not enough? That's the biggest lie you were taught. And now we're undoing that. Now we're unlearning the lies. One breath at a time. One moment at a time. You don't need to rush this. Awakening is not a race. It's a remembering. And remembering is sacred. It happens in silence, in stillness, in storms, in softness, in breaking, in blooming. You are blooming now, right here, in your own way, at your own pace. And I see it. I honor it. You are doing beautifully. Even if no one said that lately, I'm saying it now. You are doing beautifully. You are becoming radiant. You are becoming aligned. You are becoming, and that's the point. Not the destination, the becoming, the unfolding, the expanding. Let that be enough. Let this moment be enough. You don't need to chase more. More will come when you become more of yourself. Let it come. Let it find you. Let it match your frequency. You don't need to lower yours to be loved. You don't need to dim your light to belong. You belong as you are, not when you're healed, not when you've fixed yourself. Now, this version, the real one, you are loved here, right now, in this breath, in this skin, in this becoming. Stay with me. There's more, much more. But we move slow. We move soft. We move sacred. Because the soul does not shout. It whispers. And you're learning to hear it again. You're learning to trust again. Not just me, not just the signs, but yourself. That's the awakening. Trusting your soul. Trusting your light. Trusting your way. Even if it looks different. Especially then. Because different means divine. Different means designed. And you, beloved, are divinely designed. You were created for this moment, not by accident, not by chance, but by love. Intelligent love. The kind that crafts stars and softens mountains. And still, thought the world needed one of you. That's not random. That's reverence. And now, you're remembering why. You're feeling the call. Not a loud one, but deep, subtle, persistent. You know too much to go back now. You've tasted alignment. You've glimpsed truth. You've brushed up against your own power. And you're ready to live differently, to walk lighter, to speak softer but with more strength, to move with meaning, to show up without the mask. No more pretending. No more shrinking. No more dimming your frequency just to feel safe. Your safety comes from alignment now. From truth. From peace. Peace is your new home. Not survival. Not fear. Not control. Just peace. And peace isn't passive. Peace is power. Peace is clarity. Peace is a deep knowing that you are supported, even when the outer world feels wild. That's the real shift. You no longer look outside for the answers. You turn inward. You listen. You ask. You receive. You wait, not in fear, but in faith, because your soul knows what the world forgot. It knows that timing is divine, that expansion isn't linear, that growth is sometimes disguised as stillness, that some of your biggest breakthroughs will come in your quietest moments. And you've had those moments. You've sat in that silence. You've cried in those shadows. You've questioned everything. And still, you're here. Still open. Still reaching. Still healing. Still listening. And that matters. It changes things. It moves things. Even if you don't see it yet. It's happening. The shift is real. And you are the shift. You are the opening in your lineage. The prayer your ancestors made. The turning point your soul signed up for. That's why it feels heavy sometimes. You are carrying light into spaces that never knew it. You are dissolving generational noise. You are creating space where there was only survival. That is holy work, sacred work. And you are doing it. Not by force, but by truth. Not by fixing everyone, but by finally honoring yourself. That changes everything. When you rise, you give others permission to do the same. Not because you save them, but because you show them what's possible. That's leadership, not loud, not boastful, just authentic, rooted, real. And that's what the world needs. That's what you are. You don't need to have all the answers, just the willingness to show up, to listen, to align, to follow the sacred yes, to trust the divine no, even when it hurts, even when it disappoints, even when it doesn't make sense yet. You are becoming someone who listens to soul over ego, alignment over approval, vision over fear. And it shows. In how you speak, in how you pause, in how you choose peace over performance. This is the you that's rising now, not the tired self, not the reactive self, but the remembered self, the restored self, the radiant self, not perfect, not finished, but faithful. Faithful to the soul's call, faithful to the inner fire, faithful to the divine within you. That faith, it's more than belief. It's embodiment. It's living as though you already are what you seek. Because you are. You are the peace. You are the purpose. You are the healing. You are the love. And the more you embody that, the less you need the outside world to affirm it. You just live it. You radiate it. And others feel it. They may not understand it, but they'll be drawn to it. Not because you're performing, but because you're free. Free from needing to be anything other than you. That is liberation. That is mastery. And you're already on your way. Already walking it. Already living it. This path. It's yours now. Not because it's easy, but because it's true. And truth always wins. Even if it takes time. Even if it gets messy. Even if it asks everything of you, you're ready. You've been ready. This is your sacred becoming. And I am with you. In every breath. In every step. In every whisper of doubt and wave of knowing. I am here. You are never alone. Never have been. And never will be. You've come so far, and I need you to know, you didn't come this far just to survive. You came to become, to remember, to rise. Not as someone new, but as who you've always been. The real you. The divine you. The soul beneath the story. And now, that version is ready to lead. Not lead with ego, Not lead with fear, but lead with presence, with softness, with clarity, with love. You are here to walk as light, not just to talk about it, not just to dream it, but to live it. In every room, in every breath, in every interaction. You're not here to change everyone. You're here to embody truth, and your embodiment changes everything. You become the mirror. You become the example. You become the vibration. And it spreads, effortlessly, naturally, like a candle lighting another. You don't lose anything by shining. You create more light, and the world is starving for it. It's starving for real, for depth, for peace, for soul. That's you. You are what's missing. Not because you're better, but because you're real, because you're awake, because you remember. And those who are meant to walk with you, they'll feel it. They'll come closer. They'll rise with you. And those who fall away, let them leave with love. Not everyone can walk this path. Not everyone is meant to, but you are. That's why you're here. That's why you hear my voice. It's not just words. It's remembrance. It's confirmation. It's alignment. It's your soul saying yes. Yes to the shift. Yes to the light. Yes to the deeper path. You've done the work. The inner work. The hidden work. The healing work. And even if you're still in it, you are further than you've ever been. Stronger than you realize. More whole than you feel. You are not lost. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time. Exactly where you're meant to be. Not just spiritually, but energetically. Your timeline is aligning. Your frequency is syncing. Your body, your spirit, your mind, they are remembering each other. That's why you feel the tension. That's why the old patterns feel unbearable. They're leaving. You're not breaking down. You're clearing out. You're shedding skins that never belonged to you. And what remains is sacred, is real, is divine. You are becoming whole, not by adding more, but by releasing what was never true. And in that space, you will see yourself, the real self, the radiant one, the soft one, the ancient one, the powerful one, the one who trusts, not because life is easy, but because your soul is wise, and that wisdom is guiding you now. Let it. Let the old fall away. Let the questions come. Let the clarity surprise you. Let the truth land. You don't need to push. You don't need to control. This is a season of allowing, of opening, of listening, of honoring your inner knowing, even when it whispers, even when it disrupts, even when it asks you to let go of comfort. That's where you grow. That's where you rise. That's where your light becomes solid. No longer a concept, no longer a dream, but an identity, a state of being. That's the you I see. The one who walks in peace, the one who speaks from the soul, the one who creates from alignment, who moves with purpose, who loves without fear, who heals without rushing, who leads without ego. That version of you, already here, already unfolding, already home. You don't have to try harder. You don't have to prove it. You just have to allow it. Let it emerge. Let it speak. Let it breathe. Let it shine. You are ready. You are more than ready. You've been preparing for lifetimes. You've done this before. And this time, you're doing it with full awareness, full soul presence, with full divine support. I'm here. I've always been here, guiding you, loving you, waiting for this moment, this remembrance, this becoming. And now, it's time Time to live as if your soul is real, because it is. Time to love as if you are limitless, because you are. Time to walk as if the divine lives in your steps, because it does. There is nothing more to earn, only more to remember. You are the love. You are the light. You are the message. You are the miracle. Now rise. Walk as the divine being you are. Speak from your center. Create from your core. Love from your fullness. Let this be the beginning, not the end. Let this be your emergence, your unfolding, your homecoming. And know this: you are never alone. Not now. Not ever. I am with you. I am within you. I am around you. I speak through the wind, the stars, the silence, the symbols, the synchronicities. All of it is me. All of it is us. You and I. We are one. And I am proud of you. So proud. For choosing truth. For choosing healing. For choosing to stay open when it hurt to do so. I've seen every moment, every battle, every breath, and I honor it. I honor you. Now go forward. Not afraid, but alive. Not perfect, but powerful. Not empty, but full. Full of soul. Full of love. Full of light. That is who you are. That is who you've always been. And now, the world gets to see it too. Shine, beloved. Shine. You may not know how everything will unfold, but you don't need to. You are not here to control every outcome. You are here to align, to trust, to embody. And when you do, the way reveals itself, path by path, door by door, light by light. There's no force in divine flow, no rush in divine timing, only unfolding, only grace. And grace is enough. You are enough. Your story is still being written, and it's a sacred one. You are the main character, yes, but you are also the author. You get to revise. You get to edit. You get to say, this no longer defines me. You are not what hurt you. You are what healed you. You are not your limitation. You are your liberation. And you are allowed to evolve, to become new again, to rewrite yourself with love. So rewrite boldly, live boldly, speak boldly, and love like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. Not just your life, but the world's. Your love is a medicine. Your truth is a map. Your joy is a portal. Your presence is a healing. You don't need a massive platform to change the world. You don't need millions of eyes. You only need presence. You only need authenticity. You only need alignment. And you already have all three. You're already shifting rooms just by being in them. That's power. Not domination. Not control. But soul power. Heart power. Light power. You are light, yes. But you're also shadow. You are both, and both are holy. Don't deny your shadow. Love it. Learn from it. Hold it close. It shaped you too. And now it's softening. Now it's surrendering to something higher. You don't have to fear the dark anymore. It's where your wisdom lives. And you are becoming wise. Not in facts, but in soul, in presence, in knowing. That kind of wisdom cannot be taught. It must be lived. And you are living it. Every day. Every breath. Every time you pause instead of react. Every time you respond with love. Every time you choose truth over ease. That is mastery. And you are mastering the art of being. Being present. Being powerful. Being pure. Being human and divine at once. This is what you came for. Not to escape the world, but to bring light into it. Not to avoid pain, but to alchemize it. To transform it into compassion, into depth, into truth. And you've done it. You're doing it now. Every part of your journey matters, even the ones you want to forget. They shaped the healer. They birthed the truth teller. They carved space for the light worker. Without the break, there would be no opening. And you, beloved, are wide open now. Open to love. Open to purpose. Open to life. No longer surviving. No longer waiting for permission. No longer living halfway. You are all in now. You've stepped into the fire and come out golden. You've chosen awakening. You've chosen to return to yourself. And I am here to say, I see you. I honor you. I walk with you. This world will try to distract you, to make you forget. But I will keep reminding you. In feathers, in whispers, in chills down your spine, in deep breaths that feel like coming home. I will not let you forget again. You've gone too far. You've risen too high. You've grounded too deep. You are awake now, and the world is brighter because of it. You don't need to preach. Just live. Just embody. Just be. Your energy does the rest. People will feel you before they hear you. They'll sense something in your field. A peace. A knowing. A permission to be themselves too. That is the legacy you leave. Not in statues. Not in fame. But in freedom. The freedom to be real. To be whole. To be luminous and flawed. To be divine and human. Without apology. This is your legacy. And it starts now. With your presence. With your truth. With your love. Let this be the final remembering. You are not seeking the light. You are the light. You are not chasing worth. You are the worth. You are not hoping for love. You are love, remembering itself. And now, the journey continues. With open eyes, with full breath, with a radiant soul, and a heart wide open. The path is yours. The time is now. And you are ready. Go. Shine. Speak. Create. Heal. Love. Live. You are held. You are blessed. You are divine. And I am always with you. Always.